Okay, here's the Henry Tempo 1 with the new 7360 tube here. The new little potentiometer 5K is in from our good friends on Amazon from the Chinese communists. It basically didn't fit, but I put some old resistor wires on to extend it, and it sort of fits, so it's plucked in where the old style looking like that would have been. So that's that. All the parts are in. There's the balance modulator tube all lit up. So what are the results? Well, I'm getting power out, at least in the finals now, lots of power, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not so sure it's working right yet, but I am getting power to the finals, so I'm in tune mode right now. Let's go to operate. And I can see a signal here. And if I increase the mic gain here, you'll see it'll really fire up. So that's sort of how it worked with the solid state modulator when I would increase the mic gain here. It's looking pretty good. And I'm on AM mode here now. Anyway, what really matters is how much power do I have going to the finals, to the grids of the finals. The finals aren't installed right now, but I was only getting like 5 volts out of this radio using the solid state modulator at the finals, so I wasn't sure what signal was lacking, but maybe it was the intensity or the amplitude from the balance modulator. So here's the scope again. The scope is on the 5 volt scale. I guess it doesn't look too great with the sunlight there. Intensity. Okay, readout. There we go, there's the readout. So 5 volt scale. And let's check out the grid. I'm on 80 meters now. 80 meters, I think. Yeah, it's on 80, 3.5 megahertz. So let's check out the signal now. And before, I couldn't even balance the signal with the grid. It wouldn't ever net, so I could never get a peak. So let's try it now. Let's go to operate. Okay, I'm on operate. I'm on operate. Let's check the grid. Here's the capacitor I've been using since yesterday. And let's take a look at the grid here. So pretty much get like 5 volts at idle, meaning the microphone gain is all the way down and tone is not being applied to the radio. So microphone gain is way down. Let's just crank it a bit like that. There we go. And notice what happens to the signal now. The signal now is... So I'm off the scale now, so I'm probably better than 30 volts of RF coming into the finals now. So that should juice the finals, I would think. Should spark them up. I sure wasn't getting that before. I wish I could clip this thing on here. Maybe I can try and clip this on here. And we can look at the bands here. I'm just going to bend this capacitor into a little clip. See if I can hook it on. I don't really think I can do it, but hook that on without shorting things out. Maybe I can just weigh it down with something. Well, this is a real hack, but that's how it is when you're live. Gonna put this meter on here to weigh it down. This is gonna spark something out. Okay, so I got signal now, I think. Okay, good. Now I got signal for demo. So now we have the capacitor on the grid of the finals here. There's no finals in the radio, by the way. So now on 80 meters, I'll take the mic gain down a bit. So now I can take the mic gain up and down and change this, but what I want to show you is with the mic getting down and it's kind of idling here, I can peak the grid now on 80 meters and it will definitely have a peak. Okay, that's 80. Let's go to 40 meters now. There's 40 meters. And can I peak it? Let's see, that's adding some modulation. Let's do some grid here. Yep, so I definitely got a peak on 40. Let's add some microphone amplitude here. So I do get a peak on 40 finally. All right, 40. Let's go to 20 meters. I probably shouldn't be plucking the band switch when the thing's running, but it's transmitting anyway. There's 20 meters. Here's the grid. That's 20 meters. It's about 5 volts. That peaks up nice. Add some mic to it, some modulation, and well, I don't get much on 20 meters. There's definitely not a lot of voltage there. Let's go back to 40 and see what we get. Okay, 40 meters, I'm off the scale, sort of. Let's see. Let's pick the grid. So 40 meters, I might have 30 volts coming in on 40. On 20, again, I'll try and max it out here. Not much on 20. It does peak, but not much. Let's go to 15 meters. Okay, on 15, I can peak it. Not much drive, so I don't think the radio is going to work on these bands. It might work on 80, and on 40, I won't have any drive on these lower bands, I don't think. And that's disturbing. Here's 10 meters. On 10, tiny bit of drive here. Okay, so 10 is extremely bad. 10's real weak. Anyway, okay, that's my test of the power going to the finals here. Maybe I should try and tune this thing up now for resonance on the bands. I think 80 could drive this thing. I don't think 40 might. I don't think 20, 15, or 10 could drive the finals at all, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm also not certain my finals are any good. But that's the progress now on the balanced modulator. And oh yes, it does work. So here I can go back to 80 meters here. Back to 80. There's 80 meters. And there's my signal right there. I can definitely modulate on SSB now. So here we'll go from tune to SSB. There's SSB, there's my signal. Let's crank the mic gain up. And I'm on reverse. Let's go with normal. Go to normal, it'll shift it. There it's shifted. Let's peek it out here. Peek the grid. Peeking the grid for max signal. There it is. So now I don't have a microphone yet, but if I just tap the mic here with some wire or some solder, it'll hum. So that's always a good sign. Of course, this is a good way to get shocked too. Maybe I'll use a scope probe. That might be safer. A meter probe here. So I'm going to take off. I should take this thing off since I'm not using it now. Okay, the scope is off. Turn off the scope. And I just want to put some modulation in here using a cord to induct some AC onto the mic line here to show you that it works. This is not a made for TV video at all. Okay, so the mic is here. And if I can see in here, the mic lead that buzzes is right here. It's a hot one for the mic. Right there. Alright, yeah, so you can see that I'm now buzzing it on lower sideband. And if I switch it to reverse here, it should be buzzing upper sideband, and there it goes, so it's working. I guess I could turn the audio on and see, listen to it. Let's do that. Function key and F1. Okay, there's the audio. Let's go to lower sideband here. There's lower sideband. I think I want to put this thing over a bit. Pretty much there's the carrier. Let's make some noise on lower sideband now. Actually, I'm not in lower sideband. Okay, there's lower sideband there. Now I should hear a buzz when I modulate, I think. Let's do that modulation again. And there's the buzz sound. Hear it? If I had a mic, it would probably have audio. Okay, let's go to upper sideband. And there's upper. Buzzing. AM mode. AM mode. I think this thing is AM and upper sideband, upper part of AM, upper carrier. I don't think it has true AM. Let's see what it does. There's AM. Let's buzz it. Yeah, so it uses upper sideband for AM in a carrier. Alright, that concludes my test. I'm still low on the upper bands of drive to the final here. That's disturbing, but I almost want to put some finals in this thing now and see if it'll load up on 80 and 40. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.